Okay, so as seen in this lesson, we have understood now what is the meaning of non-renewable and renewable source of energy. We have already discussed that, correct? Same way, we'll see now another source of energy, that is the wind energy. Okay, so after water, the next one is wind. Okay, now if I ask you a very simple question, what is wind? What will you say? Wind क्या होता है?
Air.
I knew that's the most commonest answer I get. So if I ask you, is there any difference between wind and air?
Wind blows quickly.
Wind blows quickly. So if it goes slowly, it is not wind. Yes, Harsha, what do you say? What is wind? क्या होता है wind? Anyone? Shiv Ganga, Nepali. Okay. See, if you say air, it is always there around us. Correct? We don't live in vacuum. We always have air around us, and that is the air which we breathe. But that air, if it starts moving, whatever speed it might be, then we call it wind. So movement or the blowing of the air is the wind. That's why here we are using the word as wind energy, not air energy. Got it? So air can move with different speeds, for which geographically there are many terms. The slowest movement of the air, we use the word breeze. शाम को कैसे ठंडी हवा चलते हैं तो हम लोग बोलते हैं breeze. But as and when the speed increases, there are many other terms. So sometimes we say a storm, or just yesterday, 2-3 days back, we experienced something called cyclone. पता है अभी cyclone हुआ था in the east coast of our country, correct? So cyclone होता है. Sometimes there is a tornado, okay, hurricane. ऐसे अलग-अलग words use करते हैं depending upon the speed of the wind. Okay, so here when you say wind energy, simply speaking, whatever speed it might be, it is the air that is blowing. So when the air is in motion, there is kinetic energy. Correct? So in different places on the earth at different timings, there are such kind of conditions created where the air blows greatly. So there can be a thunderstorm or a tornado or a cyclone. You can see this kind of cyclonic circulation, weather conditions में देखा रहेगा. Correct? The meteorologist, the newspaper में भी आता है इस तरह का कि this kind of cyclonic storm is developing so and so region which will hit the coast on so and so days. सब predict करते बराबर से. Correct? Just recently the country experienced a cyclone. It started from the eastern coast, Bay of Bengal, Orissa side. The name of the cyclone, there is a name given to the cyclone, you know that, hurricane and cyclones. Abhi jo recently cyclone gaya, it is called as Gulab. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that Gulab cyclone, it traversed across the eastern coast, passed through the mainland of the country, reached the west coast, and now it has moved towards Gujarat. So cyclones, wind can have such property. Okay, especially in the US, southwestern coast, southeastern coast of US, there are hurricanes which are very common. Okay,
New York.
Yes sir, New York में, yes, Mexico, New York वगैरह hurricanes बहुत common है, right? So these are different types of wind that are present in different parts of the world. So here we are looking at this as a source of energy. कि wind देखना ये हमेशा रहने वाला है, and it is always going to have the kinetic energy. So why can't we use it? Correct? It has been used since the ancient times also. Do you know something called sailboat? ये आजकल motor boats हो गए. Before that there were sailboats. सेल बोट्स मीन्स वो लंबा सा ऐसा ट्रायंगुलर कपड़े का जैसा रहता था, which was placed in the according to the direction of the wind, and because of the wind energy the boat was pushed towards one side. That was the sail boat. तो वहां पर भी wind ही use करते हैं. Correct. Every year in the month of January you might be flying kites. तो kites जब fly करते हैं तो which energy do we use?
Wind energy.
The wind
Wind
energy.
energy.
Correct. Yes. ये क्या है बताओ? This is called as a whirl gig. इसको बोलते हैं whirl gig. Okay, because of the wind it rotates and there is a direction of the wind which is determined. Okay, ये देखो, this I was talking about, sailboat. Right, nowadays these are not much used, but ये पहले use करते थे, तो wind का energy use किए. Right, ये देखो, flying kites uses wind energy. Right, can you tell me what is this? It's one of the field practices. क्या बोलते हैं इसको?
Cleaning the grains.
It is cleaning, or you can say separating the grains. Separating the grains from the husk. That is one of the field practices done. So what you can see is this lady is doing कि grains का पूरा bunch लिया है and in the wind she is just throwing it gently. So grain and the husk. A grain is heavier than the husk. तो जब वो दोनों गिरेगा, so because of the wind, the husk, which is a lighter one, will fall apart and the grains will fall nearby. So वो separate हो गए. That process, that practice is known as winnowing. W-I-N-N-O-W-I-N-G. Winnowing. This process of separating the grains from the husk using wind is called winnowing. तो ये सब हमने लाइफ में बहुत एग्जांपल्स है where we can see how wind is used as a source of energy. Understood this? Okay. Say this. ये क्या है बताओ?
Windmill.
Windmill.
A windmill, right? So windmill क्या करता है? It looks like a fan. Correct? So what does a windmill do? क्या करता है windmill? It's like a huge fan, and as you can see, they are built in open areas. So wherever the wind blows sufficiently for a longer period of time throughout the year, so because of the wind, these blades will rotate. Fan की तरह rotate करें.
And electric energy is produced.
Correct. Yes. So the kinetic energy of the wind is used to rotate the blades, which is connected to turbines, generator, electricity. Such a simple phenomenon. Correct? Usko, when there are lots of windmills which are established in a large area together, the amount of electricity output is very high. Such areas are called wind energy farm. Okay. Now, when you talk about wind, it is not the same in every part of the earth, and it is unpredictable also to a large extent. Correct? So there are certain points which you should know before you can establish a windmill. कि हम लोग कहीं पर भी windmill नहीं लगा सकते, फिर पता चला बैठे जा रहे, इंतजार कर रहे, हवा आएगा, windmill चलेगा, electricity आएगा. Correct? There has to be some basic idea before that. So for the satisfactory working of a windmill for electricity generation, the minimum wind speed needed is around 15 km/h. इतना minimum speed तो होना चाहिए, तब electricity output is efficient. Otherwise the investment is a waste. Okay, वो windmill वहाँ पे सिर्फ एक showpiece बन के रह जाएगा. Right? Then it is one of the most environmentally benign energy source. Okay, based on this understanding till now about a windmill, now do you think it will cause any pollution? इससे हो सकता है pollution?
No.
No pollution, because nothing is burnt, no emission of gases, nothing. So environmentally very benign, and wind को भी हम लोग नहीं generate कर रहे. Wind is already there, we are using it. Correct? And when you say wind, the very basic question again comes into picture. Ki we say the air which blows is the wind. So why does the air blow? It is because of the solar energy. इस sun के heat और temperature के वजह से the wind blows in a certain direction. So if you look at it from energy terms, then wind energy is a byproduct of solar energy. Getting it? Okay. And it is an intermittent source. That means you cannot predict that in any given place, you will always keep getting wind energy throughout. Sometimes you may not get. So ये आएगा, जाएगा. And कितना speed में आएगा, that again is very unpredictable. That's why it is an intermittent source. And windmills were also used in the olden days. Like it is not a new technology as such. Yeah, उसका modifications है where we are using different technologies. But इसका जो previous versions है वो Arab writers में भी लिखा गया है way back in the year 1000 AD. तभी भी use करते थे windmills. So we have to just use that again. And then from there in the Asian regions, it got transported to Europe and America. That's how these windmills were used, and that's why we have to tap these sources. You can understand कि जितना अगर हम लोग ज़्यादा windmills भी use करना शुरू करेंगे as a source of energy, we can reduce the dependency on coal and fossil fuels. Correct? ये देखो, this map is showing you something. Okay, if you focus on our country, so here these different colors on the map is showing you what approximately is the speed of the wind throughout the year. Okay, we cannot say very surely for that, but you can see नीचे ये scale देखना, mean wind speed. Bluish जो shade है means the wind speed is very less. Center one is green, and orange to reddish region means very high wind speed. So now based on that, look at the map. You can see that especially the Rajasthan, Gujarat and the western part of our country generally receives very high wind. Central peninsular region of India receives moderate wind, and eastern part of our country has got less wind. Of course, there are certain small pockets, जैसे ये अपना सिक्किम साइड देखना, ये लद्दाख साइड में देखना, यहाँ पर wind है. So different regions of the country has got unequal distribution of the wind on an average throughout the year. So if this understanding is there, according to the global mean wind speed map, one can plan which areas will be suitable to build a windmill or a wind energy farm. So especially in the southern part of our country, if you see, बहुत अच्छा heavy winds है देखो in this region. Getting it? This map is giving you that idea. समझा ये map? Okay, mean speed का, ठीक है? Yeah. So potential of the wind energy. Okay, see it's like more than 2% of the total solar power which is received by the earth is converted to wind power. Okay, जितना solar energy आ रहा है उसका more than 2% of it. Okay, and ultimately wind, when you say, it is nothing but a mechanical energy. Correct? So it's like the potential, if you see कि अगर हम लोग ने solar और wind का पूरा usage किया, so then the amount of energy that we can get is more than 2 million times more than the total energy from all sources used by human population in the year 2010. तो मतलब हमें अगर ये दो properly use किए solar and wind, we don't need to use any other source at all. इतना उसका potential. In our country, okay, considering the availability of the wind, the potential is estimated to be about 48,000 megawatts. Good amount. Correct? And the maximum, you can say, wind speed is in the southern part of Tamil Nadu. So there is the largest wind farm in our country in India, which is near Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu. Okay, and the windiest city in our country is a place called Muppandal in Tamil Nadu. according to the average wind speed I'm telling. Okay, so highest concentration of wind farms in Asia and also the third highest in the world. See this. That's a place near Muppandal in Tamil Nadu. Okay, so ये बहुत बड़ा wind energy farm है. Very nice wind. It is near Kanyakumari. That is the place. तो समझा अपने कंट्री में कितना पोटेंशियल है. Okay, this is a very outskirts of a small village that is shown. You can see the wind energy farm in the background. Open area. Okay, जगह का नाम दिखाया रहा है. अरल वाइमोली करके एक जगह नाम लिखा हुआ है. Okay, near Kanyakumari. This is where you get the maximum wind energy. ठीक है. So wind energy has got very good potential in our country. So see the wind energy plants established in our country, which are used for electricity output. Okay, जैसे मुप्पंडल in Tamil Nadu 1500 megawatt. Okay, this is Jaisalmer in Rajasthan. Deserts में तो you know very well wind कितना अच्छा चलते हैं, because there are open sand dunes. 1064 megawatts. Okay, ये देखो this is Brahmanvale in Dhule, Maharashtra. 528 megawatts. Okay, and this is Anantapur, Nimbagaldu in Andhra Pradesh, 100 megawatts. So there are some small and large establishments which are there. Okay, so if you talk about the efficiency of a wind turbine, तो उसका क्या factors होंगे? Okay, firstly, ambient air velocity. कि wind का velocity क्या है? How speed or how slow it is moving? But that's a variable factor. Correct. So wind turbine का efficiency इस पे depend करते हैं. Secondly, the rotational speed design की windmill का construction, the material which is used to build a windmill, that should be in such a way that when the wind rotates it, there should not be a friction, or it should not be of a heavy material कि wind को बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत लगे. Otherwise, it will be a wastage. So it has to be a lighter material. Correct. And the speed design also. Type of the wind turbine again. It depends on the number of the blades. Okay, जैसे यहाँ पे पिक्चर में दिख रहे 3 blades. Sometimes there can be 4 or 5. It depends. Okay, and size of the wind turbine or the blade diameter. कि sometimes the windmill can be a small one. A blade can be a small one. Sometimes the blades can be a long one. So again, it depends upon the locality, how good or how efficient it is. Okay, so if the area receives really good amount of wind, then large blades can be used. But these 4 factors basically determine the efficiency of a wind turbine. Okay, now look at this construction of a windmill and the components and how it works. Okay, so ये construction का diagram देखना है. Okay, there are the blades. Okay, what are the parts of a wind turbine system? You have blades. Okay, the main tower, obviously, which gives the height to the windmill. Okay, blades are exposed to that height because एकदम जमीन के level पे बना के कोई मतलब नहीं. It has to be a tall one. Correct. There is something called yaw bearings and a yaw brake. So this is the one through which, using which the blades rotate smoothly. Okay, it's like just say if you see a 2-wheeler या cycle देखो, जो wheel है, it is rotating around one axis. Okay, तो वो smoothly rotate करते हैं. So there should not be any overshooting or unnecessary power fluctuations. Okay, the rotor blades, the main part, which rotates. So it can be around 30 to 100 meter in diameter. According to the requirement, one can decide that. Aerodynamic design means what? उसका ऐसे बता सकता हूँ. Aerodynamic means it is like pointed towards the tip like this. Because when it is pointed towards the tip, so the friction generated due to the wind will be less and it can rotate very well, smoothly. So whenever the wind blows, even if it is a slightest velocity, the blade will rotate because वो aerodynamically designed. Getting it? That is the meaning. Friction has to be least. ठीक है? Understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then the gearbox. See how the blades are connected to the gearbox. Okay, तो ये rotational speed को amplify करेगा. It can reach up to 2000 to 3000 RPM. Okay, and then it can transmit that power to the generator. तो ये construction देखो. Okay, यहाँ पे वो axle है, yaw brakes, blades rotate करेगा. Gear box will, gear मतलब क्या, गाड़ी में कैसे gear करते हैं, गाड़ी का स्पीड बढ़ाने के लिए. The same gear is over here, blades का स्पीड को रोटेशन बढ़ाने के लिए. Okay, because rotation speed होगा, so then it will be connected to the generator, which will ultimately convert. There is a movement of the turbine and generation of electricity. Same principle. So these components of the wind turbine system are necessary. Windmill में ये सब proper रहेगा तो the windmill is very very efficient. Are these points clear? Okay, so ये देखो.
Yes, sir.
According to the locations where windmills are established, you can see कि जैसे residential areas में अगर establish करना हो at the home level, so the blade length of 1.5 meter is enough and electricity output is around 2 kilowatts. Small scale windmills are supposed, and the height also is not very high. It is around 100 feet or something, more than enough if it is for the home level. If it is for a wind farm, so you can see a taller windmill, about 400 to 500 feet. Okay, 50-meter blade. Okay, 2000 kilowatt output electricity. And if it is for really use long scale and large scale purpose, for a permanent one, offshore wind turbine, much away from the residential areas. So then they are grown really long and there are longer blades, 100 meter. Electricity output is also equally high. So you can see blade ka length, windmill ka height, both are the ones which determine how much is the electricity output. So according to the requirement, one has to design what should be the height and length of the windmill. Is it clear? Okay, ये देखो. This is a small windmill for the home level. Of course, in a city like Mumbai, it is very difficult. We live in a flat system, तो यहाँ कहाँ windmill लगाएंगे? करें घर के अंदर ceiling fan है वही बस है, right? So at the small towns and all, that is possible. So there are small wind turbines, and the number of blades can also be modified. 2 to 8 blades can be used. Small scale home purposes. Because sometimes what people do, they have small wind turbine at their home. तो उससे जो electricity generate होता है वो उनके घर के लिए use हो जाते हैं. So that much electricity for other sources are less used. तो उनका बिजली का बिल भी उतना ही कम आएगा. And it becomes a very eco-friendly source also. Right? So wherever possible, one can establish that. So 0.5 to 5 kilowatt power sufficient for the home level. This is possible, as you can see in these pictures. ये है small wind turbines. Okay. Then talking about the environmental impacts. कि wind power के वजह से, based on all this, as you said a few minutes back, कि it does not have an impact on the environment. Do you still agree with that? Does it have any impact on the environment? No? Take a look at this. Right? Wherever there are windmills
Yes.
established, this can be one of the impacts. Okay? If there are large number of windmills, if they are rotating continuously, electricity generation is going on, it can lead to noise pollution. That's why these are constructed. Preferably, if there is on a larger scale, it has to be away from the residential areas. That is always a better option. Okay, then ये देखो, this is another dangerous impact. Correct? The windmill is constructed at a height. Birds hit हो सकते हैं. Correct? Birds को नहीं पता वो windmill है कि क्या है. Imagine the blades are rotating, the birds are flying. टकरा गए. Many birds get killed, and there are many birds which do migration. दूर दूर तक माइग्रेट करते हैं, तो समटाइम्स their entire group can get disturbed if they come across a windmill. So that can be a major impact. That's why, as I said earlier, even if for the establishment of a wind energy farm, the EIA is necessary, environmental impact assessment. If the project is proposed to be coming up in such a site which is in the path of migratory birds, the EIA may not allow it. It can impact their life. Okay, that is a thing. And aesthetic pollution. कि अगर बहुत सारे विंडमिल्स एक नेचुरल जगह पे लगा दो तो नेचुरल ब्यूटी ऑफ द प्लेस बिकम्स लेस ना, कि देयर इज अ नाइस माउंटेन्स, रिवर्स एंड ऑल, एंड उस बीच में आर्टिफिशियल स्ट्रक्चर windmills, it may not look good also. So aesthetically it is not a very pleasing, though it is a minor effect. Okay, and it can also interfere with radio and TV signals. ये windmills लगाने की वजह से it can be a possibility that it will interfere with radio signals, communication and TV signals. So again, for that reason it has to be away from these kind of structures. Nowadays these radio and TV signals are very necessary, even mobile towers, तो उनका सबका असर नहीं पड़ना, but that can be avoided. Understood this? Any doubt in
Yes.
wind power? Okay, so with that we have completed wind power as a renewable source of energy. Okay, now if you think again, the name of the lesson is towards green energy. Now are you able to understand the meaning of the name of the lesson in this context?
Yes.
Energy sources which are eco-friendly, not damaging to the environment, उसको बोलेंगे green energy. So from the conventional sources we are going towards eco-friendly sources of energy. That's what we are looking at. Okay,